Reality is very layered, so I respect all people's perspectives. For me personally, I found that I came to accept like cheap healthcare where I live, and when I went to this facility, coincidentally, I forgot my birth certificate, and they were like, "It's fine. We don't need that. It's okay. We'll take an affidavit." And I didn't really think much of it, but I did happen to notice that a lot of these children that they're being processed through this healthcare center don't belong to these parents. They're not biologically these parents' kids. This is some weird, unfortunate immigration side effect and misplaced kids, and I had to say something. But anyways, that's a problem in the state of Texas, right? That's like a thing here. Because, I used to love this state, and I still do, don't get me wrong, because Texans are like, don't tell us what to do. It's a lawless land. It's the Wild West. And I used to criticize New York, where I'm from, because they're such tight buttholes about everything. But as history comes through, it's like they don't have an ICE issue. They don't have an immigration issue. Yeah, down here, you're next to the border. Up there, we're next to the border in Canada. Maybe those kids are absolved. Maybe these families are absolved. We don't know. Maybe there's a bigger problem there that, no one's checking on. But I don't know. I don't think so because I don't think it's as loosey goosey as how it is down here. It's so loosey goosey. New York's called a vampire state for a reason. It's super tight butthole government. And I used to think that to be like a really annoying thing. But they don't have ice problems. In fact, there was like one season where like all these dudes were hiring other dudes, illegal immigrants, to do cheap work. And, the people in the industries were like, either hire the cheap immigrants or don't, and then get outbid by these illegal immigrants. And a lot of dudes refused to do it. And luckily, that season didn't last forever because New York doesn't do that stuff. They do it here in Texas, though. They do. They are like, they want that cheap labor, and then they want to let all the crap go under the radar, and the byproduct of that is families and children going under the radar. So pick your poison, man. It's like good and bad here and good and bad there, and perspective this, perspective that, but this is just one perspective that I just wanted to share.